Right, hi everyone, welcome back. As we've said from the previous video, we are now getting straight into the geometry of straight lines. So you have five geometric notations in front of you. These notations summarize all the concepts that you'll find under geometry of straight lines. The first one that you have here is going to be called corresponding angles. This one is going to be co-interior angles. This one will be alternating angles, and then this one is going to be vertically vertically opposite vertically opposite angles. And then lastly, on the above row, you have angles around a point. And then coming to this one will be straight line angles. Straight line angles. Some other books, they denote this as angles on a straight line. On a straight line. So going back to the first one, the one that we said it is called corresponding angles. You can only find corresponding angles when you have parallel lines. Let's say you have line number 1 here, line number 2. These two lines are going to be crossed by a transversal. This angle here will be the same value as this one, which implies that if I have x here, I can also have x here, only with parallel lines. How do you see two lines or more? How do you see if lines are parallel? They are usually given by this notation. Therefore, line number 1 and line number 2 are parallel, which implies that the value of this angle will be the same as the value of this angle. If I am going to have 70 degrees, of which doesn't look like 70 now, if I'm going to have 70 here, I'm also going to be having 70 degrees. Hopefully it makes sense. Going to the next one, which is co-interior. With co-interior, we are saying it is also happening with parallel lines. However, co-interior angles are not necessarily equal. Co-interior angles, we are going to say x plus y. This angle and this angle, they are supplementary, which implies that when you add them, you must always get 180 degrees supplementary angles. Corresponding angles are equal. However, co-interior angles are not equal. They are supplementary, meaning that if I get the value of x as 100, then I can expect my y to be 80, the remaining part of 180. So it will make more sense when we are doing questions based on this. So going to the third one, the next one, which is alternating angles. With alternating angles, we say alternating angles are equal, which is much easier. If I have x here, I can have another x here, meaning that if I was having the first value of x as 16, I can also expect this value of x to be 60 degrees. I hope it makes sense. I'm going to repeat. Corresponding angles are equal. Co-interior angles are supplementary, not necessarily equal. They are supplementary, meaning that when you add them, you get 180 degrees. And then alternating angles are equal. The value of x, if it's 60 in the first angle, you must also expect this one to be 60 degrees. Okay, coming to the fourth one, the fourth notation that we have in front of us here, vertically opposite angles. Vertical opposite angles are equal. The left hand angle, the angle on your left hand side will be the same value as the angle on your right hand side. Same thing applies to this one here. The top angle will be the same value as the bottom angle. They are equal. Vertical opposite angles are equal. And then notation number 5, which is angles around the point. Angles around the point must always give you 360, meaning that if you add angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, you must always get 360 degrees. And then this is going to be your acceptable reason. By the way, before I forget, hopefully you can see that the way in which I'm writing my statements here, or my reasoning, corresponding angles, it's here. and then you have co-interior, you have alternating, you have vertically opposite here, and then angles around the point. You don't necessarily have to write the entire statement. You just have to check, or you just have to find a way, the acceptable way of writing, or of writing your reasoning in the shortest way possible. And then lastly, you have straight line angles, which implies that if you have angle number 1, angle number 2, and angle number 3, angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 must also give you 180 degrees. It's fine. Don't be too hard on yourself if you didn't understand what I've said. You'll get to sharpen this knowledge as we answer questions in the next video. See you guys in the next video. Bye.